Alright, hello guys. Yes, this is nobody else but Benaya, aka El Benny, and I'm here live with the man of the moment. We are here to know 25 things about the celebrant. But then before we go on, what's the name? Like, just tell us a brief.
My name is Azuonwu Precious Chinedu. The name my parents gave to me.
Okay. So can you kindly tell us what's the meaning of your name? Like, bit by bit. Azuonwu Precious Chinedu.
So Azuonwu is it looks like an Igbo name, like Ichi actually. So Ichi is a subset of Igbo. So Azuonwu means like back of death.
Oh, back of death.
Back of death, like Azuonwu.
Wow.
Like Azu is like back, Onwu is death, so back of death. So I see it as if I'm in the back of death, that means I'm the side of life.
Yeah, sure.
So
the other side of
another experience say growing up you hear about people they die very well. So just say I'm on the side of life, that side is the side of death.
Alright.
Then Precious is a very common name. But precious means something that is very important, very valuable, like jewelry. This is very precious. So they call something that is very scarce to find. They call it precious. This thing is precious. So that thing means that thing is valuable. Like,
yeah.
So I just have that feeling of I'm very important, very valuable.
Yes, you are.
So I'm not just seeing anywhere like that.
Yeah.
Then Chinedu is an Igbo name. All my Igbo brothers who there, they understand what Chinedu means. They say Chinedu, the answer Chinedu, they can be very stubborn at times.
Are you stubborn?
So, but Chinedu means person who God they lead. Chinedu. Nedu means like direct, like do like this. The China God for Igbo language. The Chinedu means God guides, God directs, or God they lead you.
Yeah, that's nice. That is nice exposition. But apart from these, I think your names, there's one particular name people know you for. That's a name that I've always been meaning to ask you what actually depicts your name, and that's the name Emperovial.
Wow.
Like, it was in the year 2019 when I got to hear of your name, Emperovial. What really is the motive behind that name, or what does it stand for? Because from what I know, it's not really an English name. I don't know if it is, but you can tell us.
Emperovia is not an English name. So how did I even got this Emperovia?
Yeah, tell us. I mean, people be intrigued to know.
In school, I was doing this GST course.
Okay.
Entrepreneurship. You know that these days government talks to make everybody go do business, learn about business for school before they graduate. So this course compulsory for everybody, introduction to entrepreneurship, and compulsory must write business plan before you pass. So they asked us to write a business plan. So now I need to get a business name by force. So most of us are written business plan. So you need to write what will you use to name your business. So I was writing about hotel business. So I spent a lot of time to study about business plan. So that time now when people be say they really fast, they pay for school every time. So I can't make small money for business plan also. But
you did write for people?
Yes, I did business plan for people also.
Wow.
So then this vision of like say, okay, write your own, what will be your own business name? So that early morning, they always get this exercise for school, like early morning devotion or midnight devotion. So at that early morning, as I just sleep, I just see that spelling, Emperovia. I didn't know what the name means, but before now, for secondary school, they call me Emperor, like nickname. Okay. So I know say Emperor means ruler of an empire.
Yeah,
so
sure.
That's there. For I heard that's in a verb action word. So that name come uniquely, and I never heard that name for anywhere. If you check online, I only need to answer that name for this word.
That's
so that Emperovia. So that's the name. That day I got that was like April, like I think it's April 1st or 2nd, 3rd of April 2017. So now my name can become Emperovia. So
wow, that's great.
I don't like the name so much. I just use the thing for almost everything. So the name is very unique to me. So that's why I just get the name. That name Emperovia is a very powerful name to me because like you hear about emperor for Bible, the ruler of an empire. So Emperovia means kinging over an empire.
Oh wow, kinging over an empire.
That's the meaning of the name. So since there are many people they ask the name and then they answer them, but people they like to tell the name.
Yeah, and I am well aware that you have a Ghana line. True or false?
Yes, so.
Yeah, you have a Ghana line. You also have students, friends who are from Ghana. Like, I really want to know, and I think many people would love to know, what are your ties with Ghana? And it's bringing a kind of, question. People are asking, are you from Ghana or you're from Nigeria? Because tell us, how are you from Nigeria? And then you have a lot of things to do with Ghanaians. Are you from, now break that particular bubble that we wanted to hear. Are you from Nigeria or you're from Ghana?
I'm a Nigerian now, like full-fledged, full-blood. Even for my name, it's just that as we do online marketing, YouTube and everything, we get Ghana friends, a lot of Ghana friends.
Yeah,
then having trainings for Ghana, then all those exposure, but I'm fully Nigerian.
Fully Nigerian, Nigeria by blood.
Fully Nigerian.
For those of you who have been asking, he's from Nigeria. Like you had the name Chinedu. Okay, so now can you kindly tell us, if you know, what are the circumstances around your bed? How were you born? Because I know everybody have a story on the circumstances around their bed. Mine is a very funny one, right? I was born. My parents say my head came out on the 29th of November, and then my full body came out on the 30th of November. So it's like I have to celebrate 2 birthdays. So what are the circumstances around your birth?
Okay.
So how were you born?
I was born in a very humble way. Now I had they said in the Bible about saying Jesus Christ was born in a manger. So me, I was born in I think what they call that, a waterfront or slum.
Waterfront.
Or English version slum, but Port Harcourt version waterfront. So I was born. That was like on a Sunday morning. From Sunday like this, I had a disturb for stomach like this. So, church service that did not work out for my mom. So that they have hot afternoon like that, they gave birth to. But no waste time, I come out.
Oh my God! Just bless your mom too.
I come out full hand and leg.
Okay.
That's something.
Now you see, people know you. As a tech guy, digital marketing, everything around social media, but then there is always something that people identify you for, and that's motivational speaker. How and why did people start calling you motivational speaker? Because if you move an inch from here to somewhere, people just start hailing motivational. I've been in situations where you just move in and people start hailing motivational speaker. What's really the motive behind it?
So I like to always make sure everybody who's there around me find solution. First, if somebody has a difficult nature, I like to always to make the person calm down, make him get hope about way to go forward for life.
That's good.
So from school days, at least from just like the one, I like to be very positive about life. When I see person or people they talk about how negative, I want like inspire them. Like Nigeria only had like that though. It's your mindset, just think higher, look at a deeper picture.
The mindset.
Because of like a lot of things have actually happened in my own life. So I believe that anything is possible.
Yeah, sure.
That's why I spend a lot of time. If I'm not doing business, I'm actually doing like motivation. I'm actually motivating people. Talking, because the little advice that they advise people, when they look at what they say, this guy now motivates me today. This guy, I will get a lot of people for life who say they went into business because of say them they follow me. They didn't know that they feel they make money online, but as they are just following me, see there, they say this thing is possible. See what I did, this one is possible. So that whole thing just make everybody, even the people they laugh me, it's called me motivational speaker.
Okay, so what's your favorite color? I mean, everybody has a favorite color.
I love the mixture between that gold and red.
Gold and red. That's what you're trying to tell us on your bed or your wedding. Your wedding reception, the colors of the day will be gold and red.
Yes, gold and red.
What if your wife wants something otherwise?
Because the color of Emperovial are red.
Yeah, okay.
The color of Emperovial are red and gold, like king and
blood.
Like king and rulership. Like red, like throne, then rulership with gold, like power, like all those something. That's my favorite color.
All of a sudden, everybody observed that Emperovial changed his looks, and that looks was you went from being the normal guy who was flaunting his beautiful hairstyle to then covering it with a papa's cap.
as in the change was just so sudden and obvious. Everybody was wondering what's the reason behind it. So can you tell us what's the reason or the inspiration behind the Papa's Cap? Wisdom.
This
cap. I want men to wear Papa's Cap.
This cap, they say whenever they talk, people they say, this guy is having wisdom. This wisdom for you. So and when they see my face, they feel say I did too small to advise them. So that one of my friend called me and said, guy, just make yourself look like more elderly. So I said, should I use Google? I'm not wear Google. He said no. Should I start wearing more baby clothes? He said no. Say, should I just simply add Papa's Cap to this?
Yeah.
So the thing will fit my face. And so I just try more. When I try the Papa's Cap, I see the way when I enter place, people they respect me well. Like the people they greet me more. People they call me say I'm a married man. so I just continue with my Papa's Cap, and there's one funny thing about this Papa's Cap. Since I said they wear Papa's Cap, they make more money.
Oh my God!
So
Papa's Cap not the money make. I got stay wear Papa's Cap, but I need that money.
I call it that like I didn't notice say they wear hats, cap and all that. I call it notice say they make more income. That they go out and people they respect more.
Wow.
People they like to entrust more things to my hands.
Wow.
I always see me with this caption.
That's nice. I think that's a very wonderful innovation. So then, tell us, today is your birthday. How old are you? Like, how many years have you clocked today on Earth?
That's a very hard question.
Hard? I take hard now.
Because a lot of people like this, they always wonder how old I be. But they say that, so, like somebody will tell me say that I reach 40.
Are you serious?
I reach 35. I don't know the person.
The Papa's Cap is the same.
But I'm actually a very young person. So when I want to tell somebody, I'll be like, guy, I'm actually a young person. The person that be like, just tell me what is your age. Inspire me with the age. And those kind of things. So I'm actually 25 years old today.
Oh wow, that's silver jubilee.
Yeah, silver jubilee. For those of you that bought my courses, all those 2017, that means I was just 20 years old.
That's nice.
So that's like 2018. A lot of people like me, so 21. So this is 2022, and I'm 25 years old today.
That's nice. That's nice.
So that's my age, my real age. So if you don't believe the age, you don't concern me. So that is the age in my international passport. I have, and I have proof. I've seen some people that have shown my age. You don't believe that. Say my banker they argue with me. Say that's not my age. Say no. Say the waiting you get for this account. Your age. I say, madam, see my ID card. This is my age. Allow me to do my thing. Concern you.
All right. So still all about knowing you. What's your happiest time growing up?
One of those days now, like say I remember all those days for this thing. Oh, my papa they carry us to go village. All of us will just enter car like this. They will come do that prayer. Oh Lord, as we are going home for
anoint the road.
Anoint the road. All of us wear so different, the same material. They will just take good picture.
That reminds me of Christmas.
When they go for when they see people they trend, when they wave them. They got to make money. They say my dad is driving. We are going home.
You were inside what they feel like.
Feel like king. All those times. Those times when Nigeria will be more hard like this. So those are my happiest moments. Being with my family, being with my dad, everybody, my mom, father, all of us completely. They go village like that. So
and then yeah, that's great. And then what's your saddest time? Talk about your happiest time. Now, what's your saddest time?
Anytime I think about my saddest moment, you see almost they break me down. So the same way with my family is my happiest moment. Like all of us for family move, like travel together, all those things. My saddest moment is that we are not since those times. My father just died like that. One of those 2008 kind like that. I was just there like 11 years old all those times. So you know all those times at that time we always enjoy our father more. You won't go school, you go brag, say if you touch me, my daddy go deal with you. So I not really I cannot actually go to school and brag again. So even to find trouble for school, I not find trouble again, all those things. So those are the saddest moments for me. Say I go always the waka, they go meet person. When somebody asks me about father, I say, oh my father don't dey. so because they explain what happened, all those kind of things. So that's why I started to yes, I don't know what death means.
Yeah, I so naive.
I go the burial, they tell us for person and die, I don't go see him again. So I can't see the corpse, I can't also see so this one the burial. That was my saddest moment too, and I never get any other saddest moment ever. I'm going to grieve.
Yeah, sure, definitely. To always be happy and happy times. Okay, so that was 2 things. No, let me make it 3. That was 3 things in your life that you will forever be grateful to God for. So, I mean, I think today being your birthday, you have to definitely look back at where you've been. Just tell us 3. I know there are a lot of things. I will never make it 2, but let's say 3 for the sake of people who are inspired by your life.
So a lot of things like, yesterday like this, online, we are doing all these, all those 11 p.m. The day to break to my bed, we are doing all this prayer and all that stuff. So I just remember, I just think about some things that happened in my life. Sorry, I'm speaking pidgin English. I just like to be more.
Yeah, you feel free to express yourself. Yeah.
So I thought about things that happened in my life. Like one of those things was I was born in the waterfront. Like I born from waterside. Let me put it that way. Like I'm looking so tush, looking very at the butter and all those things. Because even if you know very strong, but I was born in the waterfront, Niger Delta region, and one of the deadliest waterfronts. Bundu Ama. So you know that place and where most of the hottest Niger Delta military come from. So but I look back, the first thing I'm very, very grateful for is say most of the people who I attend secondary school with, when I go there everybody down doing 1 or 2 courts, different things people don't die and all that things. And what people go with my course, who still know me, who never do anything, who they try to do their life the package well. They always look at me and say, wow, so God can actually grace somebody from that place. Like say, I mean they give them inspiration. So that is I was born. That was the first thing. The second one be say, you say man mention 3.
That's 3.
Okay. So the second one be say, I remember when I did 10 years old. That was like 15 years from now. I remember there was one day I went to, because I was born in the waterfront, I grew up from there. So I went to go. I used to fetch water like to fetch water from well. No good potable water. So this like backyard, this thing. So I go fetch water. As I fetch water for well, now I fall inside well.
Are you serious?
So I fall inside well. People know they come to. I ran there for well inside like 5-10 minutes like this. I thought they asked myself. You say as 10 years old pikin, you don't know what's in the dead self. Ask yourself, say, wow. Now waiting all they help us for as people, they fear because of how those places they do, to the fear.
Yeah.
And say me, I can't go church from early age. So I thought that they wonder, so what thing will happen like this? So now we're like the inside like this. So God, what thing they happen? I know they shout, I don't get like all those shock, what they say, all the fear, they shake. I just pay for the well. They ask myself, say, what thing will happen now? So many things they happen. So come pay for the well, go help me. Then one of the as they talk like that, now one man will get better chest then who feel lift like somebody up, come the place like. So that man helped me. The man threw all these drawing buckets, put it on the list. So he dragged me with the rope, dragged me out. So nobody in my family even know about the story like this, so because nobody been there with me. So when they draw me out like that, then I come out for well. Now I can't say I fell inside this kind of deep place like this. And I come out and like everybody will just say, thank God.
Water been inside?
I well now, deep.
I been saying a dry well. What is
so like where people the fresh water from now I fall inside.
With water? You see
water where all they deep now people the fresh water inside. I fall inside. And I was able to not sink inside for the first 5-10 minutes.
Wow.
So that story, as I come back house, I believe they take church very serious. Because it means say God get people, God has the people in my life.
Yeah, true.
I mean say there was a reason why I no die. So whatever that reason go dey, me I go always hold God very tight. I'll be very serious in the things of we need to go concern God matter. From this childhood age where I dey. So from that 10 years old, I know say that age I don dey take God very very serious. So that's the second thing. So as I came out that day, I come house, people they wonder, like I just came back, as kid that time, we wear like short knicker with wet body like this, with bucket, just came back house, tired and head would they shake me like that, go west. Then the third thing again, what I dey very grateful to God for again, you say But this life, I don't see most of my experience. I don't see death almost face to face at times. But I know die.
Yeah.
One of the things was that in those times when Niger Delta people they shoot gun for Port Harcourt, they shake everywhere with bullets. So one of those days, I think that by that time my dad was still there alive. So my dad was very much alive. So there was this shootout. So one of those times as children would be, we like to claim stunts like we go fair run. So when I hear guns, they like to they run. So we come out, we hear guns sound, we just come out like then I sit down for table like this. We wait for my dad to come. My dad they come from home. My dad now paramilitary person. So they for that back, they shoot, they enter barracks that day. Nigerian prison barrack. So that day they say and they hear the voice they tell me inside, young man, go inside. Young man, go inside. Immediately they come this thing now from my under of my leg like this bullet just hit somewhere like this.
My God.
So
that's really a huge miracle.
So those three things like this, say number one, say I was born from the waterfront. Say I know even nobody ever even though when I share like that's how I'm speaking pidgin English so that you can be able to relate with it. If I tell someone that I was born from the waterfront,
my God.
If I tell somebody say I get this kind of harsh experience, because every time when I'm going to talk, people always say I that's a purpose for life. So this I remember this thing. At the day of God, I thank you. Even though I'm not, thank God.
Definitely, these are things which you should be grateful to God for. Yeah. On to the next question. Celebrating 25 years today. Last year, I think you hit a kind of landmark achievement where you were selected as one of the mentors for Tony Elumelu Foundation.
Yes.
So, I mean, you were 24 last year. How were you able to cope, with such a task, given that 24 was kind of a young age for such a global platform? So, how were you able to manage that, given the fact that subconsciously and people know that you were at such, a very young age?
So, maybe the advantage I get is say I don't actually tell people my age. So, this is one of the very first time I'm saying how old I am.
So how do you cope with that?
So one of the things I do for myself is that I always have this global mindset. Everybody that I've actually been with, that this guy has very high plan and very ambitious inspiration and all those things. So one of the things I felt this is life has happened to me. Life has happened for me now. This is the opportunity. I have to do my best. So most people I even went as far. I did WhatsApp training for most entrepreneurs who apply for the application. I did live Zoom meeting. I did even help people with their business plan editing and all that thing. So I really showed my face in the company. That's why I also got a certificate of recognition from the foundation. The foundation they tell me say I tried. So I actually showed. I'm not someone that is victimized by age. So I've seen a lot of younger people than me in the global space doing a lot of big things. And one of the things I want to correct for Nigeria or Africa is say you can actually start early and succeed early.
Definitely.
Without misbehaving, without envy, without all those things.
Legitimately. Yeah. Okay, that's okay. That's impressive. And then, what exactly? I think people, you really talk less about your educational status or background. I don't know why that is so, because you spend more time talking about Emperovial bankable wisdom that people really do not, or people are deficient in knowledge about your undergraduate life. So can you tell us what Emperovial studied in school? Is it architecture or zoology or law? Or because if you ask me to judge, I would say you studied accounting or marketing. Tell us, what did you actually study?
So most people will tell me say whether I studied law for school, whether I studied accounting. So most people tell me different things I study. So once someone will tell me say economical science, I guess money management. But very simply, medical niche I study.
Are you serious?
Medical laboratory science.
Wow.
I study for school. In fact, when I mention, you get one business meeting I say if I mention the name of the course I study, everybody will laugh.
Are you serious?
People tell me say yes, I want to mention the course I study for school. I get nobody feel for it. Now if I mention medical laboratory science, everybody will laugh. Say so which one they do now? That time I still did school like that, but I know they tell people say I still did school. I know they want.
Okay, since you study medical laboratory science, I believe you should be in the lab now working. I think I think you should actually be in one of the private or government labs, doing, lab tests and analysis. Or if not, then what are you doing currently at the moment?
I believe the life we live. The life we live is a gift from God.
It definitely is.
And the way we live it is a gift to God.
Sure. That's right.
And everything will happen for life and purpose. So when I did level 300 my medical, actually everybody will know me, but means I'm a very, very serious student. So they don't know I'm not the unserious student. I'm on level 300 where I come figure out say, this is my medical laboratory science. I'm not good there for the side of the bougie, hustle and all those things. I'm not the ICT part of the day. So that was the time I figured out ICT stuff. So I went in fully into ICT. And that was the early boom. 2017 Facebook Advert Expert was the first title I carried. So I just developed myself inside, push it. And another thing again, the online thing when they pay my bill again. And
that's nice.
Where they give you money most times. Now where would they like to put our energy on?
Of course.
So and the thing they give me passion because of say I like to spend my time before just the research about knowledge. I can't see I feel the aim with the thing I know. Without all this stress, salary, all those things. And one thing we say for my family, since I'm the kind of family I come from, I was also looking for something to be say. I look at everybody then go study for school, go graduate and all those things. I don't find one person who make with career. Like salary highest maybe then become professor. They didn't like they even reach or get one kind of impact for society. Because now the part where people fight from that movie, I don't know if you have watched that movie 3 Idiots. That movie really helped me to understand. For you too, I watched that movie a lot. To say okay, now the part where you love to do, like make you put your energy for that, make you no fear. So I love to just be online, the research information, social networking, all those things there, and they like all those things. So I say I go push my head for this. If people feel the aim for this thing, me I go also the aim. So from that part, I feel the aim, come they take care of myself. So that's why I developed myself for ICT side. Even though I later graduate, I graduate or I no drop out. so most people they feel say that I graduate. I graduate actually. I graduate with better results actually, like better 2-1.
So that's nice.
So I came out like saying at the ICT part, which and I would expect something huge very soon. The ICT side of that department, now they take over. But I'm not done my degree because of say one thing I promised my papa before he died. I tell him that the reason say I will give a medical degree.
Oh,
so
nice.
So I told him I will do a medical degree and I will help save a lot of lives with my medical knowledge. So now that side I will enter that side this year because I want to use ICT to use change some kind of things.
Okay, talking about your degrees and all that, that would remind me of something. As children, all of us had ambitions.
Yes.
When I was little, my ambition was to be a pilot. At some point, you changed to become a governor. At some point, you changed to become this and that. Many of them, right? So, what really was your ambition as a child? Was it what you're doing now? Was that your ambition?
No, I don't even understand say whether anything like say that waiting they show us for Nollywood. And waiting go they take. So as at those time for childhood, I always they watch this movie where they talk about doctor. The way I see lab coat, my body will shake. The way I see people they go into operation room and somebody will shake. I like to save life. When I see person they see blood don't they move me. I want close. So all those things. When my childhood dream, I would tell my father say, and that time, say doctors they reach that time. Once you just graduate as doctor, they don't give you car.
Sure.
Maybe where I go, they respect you. So our Nollywood movie no help us, so they show us everywhere. Doctor this, doctor that. I don't even know say if you get PhD, say be doctor. So I say I want to become a doctor. As a child, my dream is say man become doctor, one of the most respected, like the casting kind of doctor. So I push on my energy, all those things. So you feel ask whether they live the dream or not. So.
Wow. So that's I think people will get to answer that for themselves.
So that I'll become the doctor. Okay.
Alright, so let's talk about another part of your life, which is actually your spiritual life. At the start of the interview, you've actually a lot of times mentioned about God and God and God. So let us know your spiritual life. What's it like?
God is the greatest. So if I look at the places I've been to, the things I've been through, like I shared how I came out from that world that day. It can take only God's purpose for someone to come out from such stuff. So I always like to let people know, say everything what I do for my life. If you even ask the mother, they will give back to me. The brothers will be my brothers. You cannot say that this one, let me help this guy in do am. They will say that God help this guy in do am. Because even when the thing is impossible, like even when it comes to time for a while, like to pay school fees and all those things, the way the money used come, the way I used to get scholarship for school, I don't know anybody, nobody connects me, just scholarship just come. The way I used to start to do business, not like say I get one kind mentor like that. I go the same training where everybody go. My own, I can't figure out something later.
Okay, so you're a staunch believer.
I'm not saying that God will only make those things happen. And the Bible talks say the favorite two scriptures that I like. This scripture for Daniel 11:32b, will say that the people that do know the Lord thy God, that they shall be strong and do exploits. So which I know says that as I know my God, they believe in God, I will be strongly do exploits. And there's one scripture will say, you know that scripture, Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5, where to 6 will say, trust in the Lord with all thy heart.
And lean not on your own understanding.
So, my own understanding, just there for one civil servant to work, talk somewhere. For those who look for all those things somewhere.
Okay,
so I did some kind men of God, God use arrange my life early for life. Because if I don't know the kind things I know early, I can know get some of the things I don't get very fast. Like I like this church, El Shaddai Covenant Church. The church also today popular for Pastor James, he won't be like that, the reverend. The church give me exposure. They say they give me opportunity to serve God. Like some church now only choir and ushering, but this one, anytime I want doing it, they won't give me opportunity to climb altar. I go do that. One day I can say as I be speak, so I get gift of talking to people. And from there, then I can like Winners Chapter. Winners Chapter give me better spiritual training. This their Word of Faith Bible institute. I've been the best student when I've been go the program. That program really exposed me because we fast though. Not be small fast, we fast. It be small evangelism, we fast. And if you go all those things because your mind, not something must change for your life. Then the one that's why I thank so much in my life now, Reverend Dr. Chris Oyakilomi. Sabiam.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Pastor Chris.
Yes, so that pastor, God sent out for my life directly. All those days, they hear all this motivational talk, where they always talk positive, and the pastor teaching me. So every day when I wake up, like make you confess something positive for your life. Say that the words of your mouth rules your life.
Oh, that's
so my mindset, everything about life, even about money change. Say man never say I dey broke. So man never say I dey poor. So I should just invest in myself. The greatest investment I feel make in myself.
Of course.
All those things, those words, just changed my life. I thank Bishop David Oyedepo because that man give me better focus. The message they give me better seriousness for vision, the power of vision. All of those message like that. So make you focus on what God call you. You just don't care about everything other people do.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So you're a staunch believer of the Lord Jesus Christ.
I be working progress.
Yeah.
I'm not a perfect person.
Of course.
So I get my own things. But I love my God.
Sure.
I serve the best way I know.
All right. So as we are about to wrap up this interview, we're entering a phase where you just tell us how as it is. I don't drop out. So right now, what's your are you okay? What's your favorite sports, if I may ask?
I get plenty sports.
Which one is your most preferred?
Football.
Wow. Then you're a fan of which club?
That club na Messi club na dey.
PSG.
No, PSG.
PSG. Okay. Maybe Barcelona very compound.
I like Barcelona, but I don't go this side.
Okay, so you don't pull out, move, migrate.
Messi for life.
Do you know how to play football?
I cannot say because at the time I play football.
If you love football, you can play football.
I did play football before, but I never played now, so I don't know what I feel it.
Okay, I bet just try it out one day and I check your ability.
Last time I kicked football, I get muscle.
Football is not for you. Alright, so what do you actually do in your leisure time? What do you do for fun?
That question is hard because most of my friends, especially my females, they talk say I dey boring at times. Say that always serious things I dey do. If I say, but you get one thing I don't notice as I be do for leisure time. That one be say as I be talk, as I be gist with people. Say they call am some people say no be G, say na even motivator.
Motivational speaker.
So I know if I know they free, I no go fit gist with anybody. I always dey serious, they do wetin I wan do. So when I want gist, now wetin I dey use their unwind. They feel like they touch on human beings, they talk to people. I get one sport I know that I do this one wey involve skipping and running.
Okay.
So I do run like I guess running talent who I fit explore later. So.
That's nice. Okay, so actually I got to know you are actually a personality coach. So what will you say is your personality type or your personality trait? Considering that you have studied yourself and your relationship with people.
The thing is, if person meet me like this, person will feel say I dey very serious. So kind people will meet me, will say, this guy can be crack joke like this. And that person will see me say fast, say this guy just dey confuse us. Say I know this guy dey too quiet, all those kind of things. But the thing is say, if anything where I dey very serious on, I dey very focused and lost inside of the team. If I dey with my laptop, now if I dey there, I dey work till the next morning.
Oh wow!
I no go move, all those kind of things. If I dey very focused on a project, I can actually do it. Like wetin anybody dey talk, no concern me. So my personality type na phlegmatic because of say I dey very peaceful. So I no dey find people trouble. And choleric also, choleric people na war people also. If you find us trouble, you know what we do.
Sure.
So the phlegmatic side na the side of peace and other things, but the choleric side na the side of people they see more. They call me workaholic kind of person. Say this guy dey very serious with life, all those things. So phlegmatic, choleric are my personality type.
Oh, nice. So I have a very small trivia for you. It's a kind of question that you have to choose in between. So you have to choose in between having a permanent residence in USA and becoming or being valued at the $1 million in evaluation. Which one will you go for? Permanent residence in USA or $1 million?
USA is the top one. That's the country I like most. I don't know why you ask me that.
So you would choose USA over the one?
No.
I know that.
I will go for.
You don't want to for this country?
No. I believe say God get purpose where everybody dey born and waiting everybody dey to do. So me, I be person who they like to do things for purpose. So they say waiting they came for pass.
Yeah.
So what are the people they relate to on a day-to-day basis? And they relate with them based on purpose. So I know say God, I know how God has placed me, and I know say God's plan for me. I know be to Japan, go stay for one country.
You know, in Japan.
So I go want my company where they work, where they do to be $1 million at least evaluated. So I go fit use that money. A lot of problems they to solve for Africa. We feel and still grow our wealth. So I will use that money to invest in more business ideas, solution, innovations in Africa. Okay. Because I'll say, now here we go place me, and here we go use come bless me.
Amazing. Okay, so this is a very, very important question I have to ask, and I think it will interest the female viewers who are watching. What is your relationship status? Are you married? Are you single? Are you divorced? Are you a widower? What's your relationship status like? Because I think this will.
I dey single.
You know, say nowadays, even people when they are married, they agree we are able. I hope you are aware of that.
The thing we say, for now, as it still be like this now, I dey single.
Okay, you are single. Let us hold it there. You know, say single they get type. Are you single and ready to mingle, or you are single and not searching, or you're not ready to mingle?
So the answer dey quite broad. You say now I dey focus on bankable wisdom vision. Let me talk say one move a company to $1 million level. And that was
so you are ready to mingle.
So I dey single, but for now I dey search.
Okay, you know the search.
So but as we do the bankable wisdom.
You know, say this thing where you don't talk now, most female viewers don't run.
No, now
some of them who are interested.
I believe in the power of allocation.
Okay.
So if I go mingle, the person must be allocated in wetin I dey do.
Okay.
So I no go just if I go dey start with the search now, I no believe in this searching again. If I dey go dey search, I will come dey lose focus on the things I dey do. So I believe say the allocation now, the location determines the allocation. So the woman dey located in the things that they do now, we just fit start one or two relationship. And I mean I be serious person.
Yes, so they show for you. I mean for you to wear papa's cap now, you're very serious. Alright, so the penultimate question, what's your biggest goal Are you the type that have one big goal, or you're the type that have small goals? So if you have the smaller goals which you want to achieve, or the biggest one, for the year, what is it?
My goal is a big show. If I tell, because I know say no be man really help me achieve all those goals. So I know they do the discuss and they give people, they teach people. But this one I wish I could share to everybody. So make on a year. My goal for this year 2022 is to ensure say any of those my digital innovations say that innovation where I get make I get 100,000 users who dey use that innovation. Okay. Whether na project or whether na course or whether na Udemy a day, I go get 100,000 people dey use my bankable wisdom platform, my diagnosis platform, my financial solution platform, which I go soon launch. Then another goal again where I say I must achieve this year by God's grace. So now na to ensure say the company where I get become evaluated at least $1 million.
Oh, great.
So whether na bankable wisdom we go have one of the company or all of them will be evaluated $1 million capacity.
Oh, nice.
So that one is my big goal.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we will ask you this final question and then we'll call it a wrap. What advice would you have for people watching who are actually looking forward to treading the path you're treading? People who have big dreams, people who have big financial goals, people who want to be at the top of their game and who are following in this entrepreneurship journey. What advice do you have for them right now as we end this interview?
I have a lot of advice for your people. Look, I speak for English language. So I have a lot of advice for you, but first of all, know that life is not a competition. So I've seen a lot of young people for the programs I go, they'll tell me that just all this one you don't do now something. Just give me months, I will beat all this. I say, young man, it's not a competition. These things I'm doing, it's not a competition. These things I'm doing it by God's grace. And I believe the first thing I want to advise you, I don't want to waste on our time. The first thing I want to advise you is number one, purpose and everything. Whether you go and pass. Are you on God's purpose for your life? If you know you're on God's purpose for your life, you know if you achieve everything they do very fast. You find out God's purpose for their life and go do everything possible to fulfill them. And again, now if you never discover God's purpose for your life, no kill yourself, no say from today I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just be totally God gives me my purpose. Yeah. Find people who say what they do now God's purpose. Not the only church, because most of our young people say now only the only thing God they ask couple to do in our church, to church or something.
Yeah, choir.
So the things that they do like this, and now God have called me to do the thing also. Take for example. So go find those people there who say they are parts. Number one, when how do you know say that God call person for one part? Number one, look at the speed where the person is go for that niche. Look at the victory, the person's background story. You will know say the path when they go, so now God choose them for that part. So number one, our purpose. The second thing again, our passion. So if you do school, you want to do a lot of things, big things, and you have passion. Maybe the course you study, you don't really passionate about the course. You get simple things. Now, for example, since you don't get financial power, now you cannot just maybe drop out from your course or all those kind of stuff. But study your course. But as you study your course, ensure say you dey make effort, deliberate efforts to get more skills, to enhance that your talent. If you dey sick, for example, you dey do comedy, for example, not throw away your talent. Say you dey school. Say by the time you finish school, everybody dey get holiday for school. Everybody dey get even time, like before you go sleep sef, you dey get like 1 hour. All those time wey dey call people, some like for some guys, those 2 hours daily dey use to toast some days. Use that time now.
If you want to talk to me directly. I'm not going to.
If you use that time directly now, focus on your this thing, go yourself. So just take in a some way. First of all, find your purpose or support people that have found their purpose. Work for them, volunteer for them, give to them, learn from them, buy their books. Then secondly, do what you are passionate about. This is the only reason that you are going to win. Whether you do anything else, you can have small success, but you know go get peace of mind.
Yes, that's true.
If you are doing what number one, you know that God has called you in this part, you go push all your energy. You can even like this is my bankable wisdom now. I just sacrifice plenty money for my company like this. They look at one time they look my account statement that day. The things we don't pay for advertising, the things we don't not just for physical something, branding, business name registration, share creation, legal consultation, trainings, all those things. When I check, millions we don't spend. And why have you spend those kind of money? Not be like say I been get the money from the beginning, but because I know say the thing that they do, they called by God, and the vision will give you the provision. As long as you dey position to do everything your purpose requires, the training, the mentorship, the going out there. So another thing I want to know na that passion. When you get passion is very profitable. Like monetize your passion, learn your passion, increase your passion. Just study about, like if you like, I like to press computer very well from when I dey small. But from there I come dey learn about online course, I come dey learn to create product around my passion. That's why I come dey get small income from the thing. Who come big pass my medical salary like this. So I don't know the advice you want me to advise them. Okay?
I think they've had it all. So in a nutshell, if you've been following all the while, for those of you who are actually keen on treading this particular part of Emperovial, you had it right. Find your vision, find your purpose, find God's purpose or plan in your life, stick to it, and then continue serve people like he said. People who have also treaded in that same path. Follow them, serve them, and definitely there's going to be a kind of an opportunity for you. So just like also he has said, your location determines your allocation. So get somewhere, stay there, you will definitely get an allocation. A popular man of God, Archbishop Benson, also of blessed memory, also said, he who has provided the vision will definitely give you provision. So if you have found your vision in life, if you have found your purpose in life, just keep on doing what you're doing, and then God will definitely make provision for you. So once again, I want to say a very big happy birthday to you. You have landed a silver jubilee in your life, and definitely God will make a way that you will definitely begin to celebrate more and more and more birthdays. So I want to say thank you for viewing. Thank you for having this time with us. We hope to see you some other time and have awesome moments like this with you.
So as I talk from my YouTube channel, they always talk say, see you on the best side of life. Most people have not seen me speak easy like this. They see you on the best side of life.
So at the best side of life.
I love you guys, as I always say.
All right. Thank you very much for watching, and then God bless you.